Hello everyone, Country Tiger here with Bengali Engineering and Play. We are back in Space Engineers, somewhat in Survival Series 2, but this is the beginnings, kind of the core elements here of the new, I want to call it the Strike Fighter. So not sure exactly what it's going to be called yet. I was thinking the Sabertooth. Anyway, I suffered a failure on a hard drive on the video machine. So I lost about 4 episodes on there, which not really a big deal because not a whole lot of content there and not anything I can't recreate. So not a problem at all. But I kind of led into this series with an illustration of past and present fighters, so that one went by the wayside. So we are recovered now, I think. I'm running new hard drives, or actually not new hard drives, but new to this machine, hard drives off the shelf actually. So everything looks to be working fine, and hopefully it will continue. So one of the things I'm looking at, this swept wing design here, the center, as you can see, is going to be 5 wide, and I think that'll work out pretty well. The cockpits are darn it, I'm sorry, I got the sun in the eyes here. The cockpits here are dual screen and dual high, so actually quad screens for each cockpit. You can't see the lower one very well, which is fine. It's let me alright, so if you do a V here, then you can see that I mean, the fighter cockpits, the problem is you've got this great big huge rail that actually takes up a shitload of your view. So as a fighter cockpit goes, this is actually not ideal by any means. So whoever designed this really is not aware of combat or is not a pilot. So you know, the maximum amount of visibility that you can get is a good thing. So obviously these screens here in the bottom corners do take up some valuable view, good real estate there. But let me go ahead and shut the HUD off here. You can kind of see how these are. So if we look at, now this is the gunnery chair. So if you look at the top port side, it says missiles, Gatling guns, and ordnance stores. In this case, I don't have, there's not a whole lot of ordnance. So there's actually the Mark I batteries. There is a bunch in there that I've already created. So I wanted to do some testing. In this case, the weapons stores will be listed on this port side upper. The port side lower is actually the build and repair system status board. Now you can't see everything. Now this is just straight ahead, but if I change the view, you actually can see a lot more of what's going on here. On the get the sun out of your eyes. The starboard side here upper is the damage board. Obviously nothing damaged right now, and then the bottom, I have no idea what I'm actually going to put onto that, but for right now it doesn't have anything. Just to prove where this is going, let me turn the sights back on here. 6, 7, 4. I'm going to go ahead and put this on, and this is entirely for demonstration purposes only. So let me get back in the chair here. and turn the HUD back off. You can see how much, obviously that whole screen is visible, yes, but you just cut off another quadrant of view that you would otherwise have. In a gunnery chair, obviously you want to be able to see. So in this case, I don't know, it was a hard call as to getting the more information, but yet not having any place to put the information. So I ended up putting them down below, kind of wasted space anyway. So anyway, that's what happened here. So let me go ahead and nuke that. All right. So anyway, this is what we have so far. Now, one of the things that I am going to do here, this is 7 wide, and in fact 8 wide out here. It's too wide from the perspective I want to put a set of weapons on the back. Out on the wings, but on the back. And to do that, I need to chop off one set out here. So this outer set, this one is going to become the inner piece there. So what I'm going to do here, get back to my just plain old armor block, and shear this guy off. All right. Come on. God damn it. The just stupid things that happen with this game. So this one needs to go away. That does actually need to go away. And that might be all right. All right, so this goes, and this one goes, and then the new side is actually this one. So we go from 5, 5, and 6. So one of the things I want to do here is actually label all of these. So what I'm going to go ahead and do here is actually all of these guys can run together. That should be fine. All right. Yep. I think we'll do all those together. So being indecisive here. So let me change this. So this piece comes out. I think we'll put this right here. could put it there. So the question here is, there's a hydrogen thruster that will go right here, and it's whether to put it here and have it showing a little bit artistically here, or have it butted up right up against this here, and I'm not sure. These are shield generators here, so I don't really want to leave those exposed, but then it's the question of what to do with the space here. All right, so I think what we're going to do, 3. All right, so this is a container elsewhere port forward port ammo. And I think this is this one, but I want to make sure. Yeah. And as always, I like to name everything. It's just got to do it. Okay, while I'm in here, something I forgot. So the build and repair system is installed and working. So I'm missing one of these. There's a script that actually runs those panels that's a status of the build and repair system. This is new. So I haven't used this before because I haven't had it before. So the idea there is that it will actually tell you on that display board what's going on. In my case, I've set it up. I've set the script up to have 3 different displays. I want one that's external, so when you're just parked, you can actually look at the status board and say, okay, yeah, that's what's going on. So that's the idea there. The program block BRS. Yep, I do need this because I need this. This is the group, the default group name. So in this case, fatal error group. Yep, no groups. So in this case, build and repair system, and we're going to name the group that. Yep. Build and repair group 1. So I can just leave that there, and then I'm going to turn the inventory is going to stay on, the terminal will go off, but I am going to configure this. Actually, I'm not yet, because I think I'm going to put another one in, which I have not done. So the 2 build and repair systems are here and here. So this is number 1 and number 2. And what I'm thinking I'm going to do is actually put another one right there. So one of the other scripts that I have not used previously is WIP's speed matching script. And so what I want to do is, this is the camera for the speed matching, and then this one here is the bore sight camera. So hopefully those will work out reasonably well. All right, so let's, I want to go and redo all of these. So change color over to black. Armor slope. And then we'll change over to this one and this one, which goes almost to the end of that barrel. And then we will do similar here. All right. Much done there. And then, oh. So one more thing to do is to fix this. Just have to figure out which one. That's it. And that's still okay on that side. All right, and then in this case, it is a 2 and a 5, and we'll go back to orange. There we go. Not sure why these are not working. So, oh, that's why. That would be why. All right, one will flip. Well, makes me want to move that forward because I don't really want to put a second container up here. Well, you know what? Let us put a small Alright, so those are now small cargo containers, regular small cargo containers. So they can barely hold anything, but we'll work with it. All right, so a small ship, hydrogen thruster. What was there? Off and off. All right, I haven't done this for a while, so me, yes. Let's do that and then go back in. All right. So the plan here was to rename these cargo containers. So 5 and 6 should be the front. 2 and 9 and 10 should be the port side. So 5 and 6 should be the starboard side. And 9 and 10 on the other side. But we're going to go ahead and turn that on the HUD just to verify. Okay, 6 and 10. 6 and 10 and 5 and 9. 6, 10 and 5 and 9. All right. Not sure how that worked out quite like that, but okay. Container, small, forward, port 01. And this is 2. This is starboard 1 and starboard 2. Okay, and if we look, everything should be happy here. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. Yes, indeed. All right, so containers. I forgot. Port ammo. I truly don't know how much ammo is going to fit in those, but it probably doesn't really matter. Okay, so containers. Save off on the toolbar and off on the terminal. Make sure, yep, we're all good. All right, now we still have this one back here that is not doing anything yet, but that's fine. So this is the status. It's telling me what's going on. All right, so we need to turn the cargo containers off on the HUD. So containers off. The next thing we're going to do is start working on the batteries. So in this case, the order that they were put down is the numbers, but we're going to kind of change things a little bit. Mark 1 battery, forward 01. So this is going to go I can do, might be able to do this easier, like 2, 3. Oops, 2 sevens. Okay, I guess that does work, because it's 3 stacked outside of the cameras and then 5 top, 5 bottom. So 6 plus 10 is 16. So we should be alright here. Alright, so I'm going to group these. This is going to be called weapons forward. Or maybe we'll just do Mark 1 batteries forward, because I don't know what else I'm going to put up there. I truly have no idea. Alright, so save. This is off the toolbar and terminal. And we have a bunch of shield generators. I'm not going to relabel those. I'm going to relabel that one just because. Off inventory, and there we go. Alright, so we have a bunch of text panels that are doing various things. These are the 2 text panels that are I think I'll rename those so that's upper, starboard, upper. So the this is actually the horizon indicator, which is upper. So as long as the script sees horizon, it's going to put that on there. So it's convenient that it's there. It makes sense, but we'll go ahead and keep the convention there. So one of these is actually the port lower, or the starboard lower rather. And I have no idea what I'm going to use that for yet. So just to see panel, so this is forward, starboard, lower, and I'm gonna use that for something. I just have no idea what. So so nothing there yet. So this is ammo. The aft, starboard, upper is damage. The Fort Port upper is I can't spell. That's status, and then of course horizon, which is not part of anything that has the LCD. Is this is the view code for the script for MMaster's automatic LCDs 2. So whenever it sees this LCD in an LCD panel or a text panel, it claims it, and it will do whatever you tell it to do. So this is the other one here, which is panel aft starboard lower, oops, and LCD, but not in use yet. So it's going to have a nag on the screen there, but that's fine. All right, so yep, so those are powered now, which is good. All of these are labeled cameras. All right, so back to now the cameras. One little step at a time. So the first camera, armored camera right here. So this is camera forward view sight. Speed match. Edit. I want to see add speed match to the name of any cameras that you want to use for scanning. So speed match. Ah, there we go. That's what we can use, that lower. That lower display can be speed match. All right. Camera. Here we go. Camera. Forward, lower, speed match. And display. The question is, do we put that by the pilot or do we put that by the gunner? Or both? Maybe we'll do it both. So speed match and starboard, lower, forward, speed match. And program blocks, speed match, edit, check code, okay, and remember. Matching speed online. All right. All right, one piece at a time. So, speed match disabled. No target found. Oh, big. So it is configuring this automatically. So I will leave it alone. Here we are. Okay. So we have there are 6 programmable blocks. So all the different blocks, let me just go in and I'll show you what all the different blocks are. So programmable blocks here, artificial horizon, the build and repair system, LCDs, so build and by dummy 09, dummy 06, something like that. So good stuff. Hack defense. So PvE corrupt is I've heard him called Lucas. I'm presuming that's a real name. Anyway, it puts a bunch of drones, basically takes the normal pirate behavior, has a brand new AI. They will hunt you down and stomp on you. So lots and lots of really, really good. If you like pain, then that is the mod for you. Corruption PvE. Anyway, the hack defense, there's a hacker drone. And the whole purpose for the hacker drone, if you have an antenna that is live and active, then it will hack your systems and start doing really, really silly things, such as it will turn your gyros into override, so you have absolutely no control over your gyros anymore. I have not seen it actually light off thrusters, but it might. If you have shields, it will turn them off. It will disarm weapons. It will turn off reactors. It does all kinds of just nasty stuff that leads you to basically be screwed. So the hack defense is when the drone announces itself. So what you do is you run this script. You have this is the antenna. In this case, it's 50 kilometers set up. You run the script, and then you assign the programmable block to the antenna. So as long as that script is running, then what it does is when the hacker drone comes in, it announces itself. Before it does anything, it says, I'm here, I'm going to mess with you. And so the script takes that, turns the antenna off, so it has no way of actually doing anything. So it's kind of a built-in defense that with this script running, he's actually given you a way to protect yourself so it doesn't just totally screw you. So that's why I run this. Program block, BRS, hack defense, speed match. So we have 5 scripts running. I don't know that I need to run another script. I was thinking about running an inventory manager, but this is a small ship, so do you really need that? I don't think you do. The problem with running the inventory manager is when you hook up to a station or something that has the inventory management on it, then they conflict and do weird things. So I have not had good luck with those as far as interacting across grids. So we still have one more programmable block, and I'm going to rename this to be consistent and call this spare, because it technically is. Okay, we have 3 reactors here, center, port, and starboard. These are the aft reactors. These are these guys right here. So the center line, port, and starboard. There is already the oxygen generator, or rather gas generator here. I do need to figure out where to put a hydrogen tank. So that's going to be a little bit of a challenge to figure out what I want to do there. What I was thinking is that I would have a downward pointing connector, which means I could so let's so we have, so let's look at, this thing is very long, which is not a problem, I don't think. So one of the things that I want to do is, I think I'm going to go ahead and put large shields back here and then extend these wings out slightly. So the large ship generators are 3 by 3 by 3, I think. So I don't want to put another. So I left this one open because I was thinking about trying to put some kind of a turret here, but I don't know what kind. So I'm going to leave that one open for now. I have no idea what I'm going to do there, but that'll be open. So this is where the first row of blocks will be. So what we really want to do back here, I need the build and repair system, which is this. Okay, I don't believe I'm going to need another small cargo containers, no. Okay, so build and repair system, we'll put that there, which will be the number 3 of the build and repair system. And then 8, we need a hydrogen tank. Sorry about that. Small hydrogen tank OP. Yeah. Which will go there. All right. So understanding the plane here, I have 2 wide and then need to put Alright, so if we look forward here, the landing gear is 2. So nothing we can do about that, but that is my base. So we see we have 2 other layers here, which means if I build this and I'm going flat, then we could actually put 2 build and repair systems right here. So 1 and 2, and then we could put a connector right there, which should be even with the bottom. Yes, indeed. All right, so might be overkill. That's 5 build and repair systems on this little booger. And we have the elsewhere container there, and we have the junction here. Okay, so what I do need to do, I don't know if these are, no, but we can go here. Okay, build and repair systems, which are going to be part of this group. So save. We are off on the toolbar and off on the terminal. We're going to do a Control A. We're going to transfer everything to me, and that should be good. All right. Okay, so we are one wider than this guy. So one of the things I want to do here, I'm going to have to break these off. Now this was just a test, and you notice I do have one over here, so I still have the example here. So let's go ahead and break all these off. So we're going to take that, and I'm just going to put it over here. Mostly just so it's sitting somewhere out of the way. Then this one is going to go away, and this one is going to go away. Now the question is, do I want to, 9 times out of 10, I actually put reactors here. We don't really have a lot of places for reactors, although I could put more here. So there's a lot going on here. We have a lot of room down here that connects in. So there's a lot of this is an active transport. So basically everything forward here goes through this cockpit. This cockpit connects on with the big here, then turns into small here, which goes to the center, out, connects onto the cockpit here, and then is big again. So we use the cockpit as a translator here. So let me put the large shield generators on here and see what I come up with. We need hydrogen power into the back. So I'm not sure exactly how that's going to happen just yet. So 8, let me do a G and shields, small shield, large shield generator. Yep, so it is 3 by 3, so I just have to figure out how I'm going to do everything. I need at least one port here. Do I go down 2? Go down, I think I'll just go down the 1. So there's one there, and the downside to this is that I have no flexibility in cornering here. Go there. Gives me a little more flexibility. All right. All right, 65,000 is actually a pretty good number. And they will charge for quite a while. And the reactor at 100%. That's actually because I've only got a single reactor going there. So if I were to, let's do some A little bit of cheating. We need uranium ingot. Actually, let's go 75,000. We'll put 25,000 in each one. Inventory, reactor. Huh. Something is wrong. So these should be connected. This could be bad. Inventory, cockpit. Can I reach into the, yes, I can put it in the cockpit. I can't get into the, I mean, only ice will go in there anyway, but the fact that I can't put anything through. Alright, so we have a problem. We have a problem. Okay, so the 3 reactors are connected together. So what I'm going to do is nuke this one. There is a port right there. Alright. Gonna cheat a little bit here. So something is wrong with the generator here. It's working forward, but it is not working aft, and I don't know why that is. So these ports are apparently not working there. Okay. And I don't know why. I don't know why that is. So that's two, 7. Alright, we're going to do a little bit of testing here. Three. So there's a container, and we will put a this is just for testing, so we're going to put put a medium container here. We're going to try and put a medium container here. Alright, so we have the super gas generator here. let's go ahead and transfer all of this to me. Yes. And inventory. So the small container here, medium container on this side going through the gas generator. So we'll see if it's a gas generator issue or is it a cockpit issue. So medium container, here's all three. I'm going to grab this and we have a gas generator problem. So it can go through here but will not go through here, so we have a gas generator problem. Damn it. Which means there is some kind of a configuration bug that I need to figure out. Well, we are at an hour, so I guess this is a good place to stop now that I have found a new bug that I need to remedy and figure out how to carry on. So, unfortunately, this means don't know how I'm going to figure that one out. I might have to go and do some editing and research. So, anyway, this is Kenty Tiger signing off. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next time.